Szoboszlai. McAllister. Szoboszlai. That is lovely. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. And here's Isak. Van Dijk. Jones. And it's Frimpong. That's very neat. This might stop. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And here's McAllister. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aim forwards. McAllister wins the duel this time. Kerkez. Van Dijk. McAllister. And he goes cross-field. Frimpong. Jones. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Knocks it out wide. And here's Isak. No way through, so back it comes. McAllister. And it's Jones. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Great position here. And here's Jones. McAllister. Frimpong. McAllister. Kerkez. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Szoboszlai receives it in a wide... Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, what a great lead. He had no right to get to that.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Gakpo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Frimpong. Jones. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, gently done. And it's Szoboszlai. Kerkez. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Proves too strong. Jensen. Played out to the right. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Isak! And another cracker goal. It's been a high-tempo start. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Gravenberg. Frimpong. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's hoisted clear. Ouattara. Jensen. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. Played towards the other side. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Oh, good spread. Jensen. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. McAllister. McAllister shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. No, that's too long. Frimpong. Gakpo. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Kerkez. McAllister. Kerkez. And here's Gakpo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Lofted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk. McAllister. Szoboszlai. And he's on a charge. Oh, nice touch. And it's Szoboszlai. McAllister. And here's Isak. Can he finish? Soboslai with the short one. Frimpong. Out to the right. Now it's Soboslai. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
And it's played forward. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Szoboszlai. Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Szoboszlai. McAllister. Gravenberg. McAllister. Szoboszlai. He's having a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Jensen. Jensen. Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. And it's Gravenberg. Succumbs to the pressure.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cuts out the pass. Real chance! Just off target.
Isak is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ouattara.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
And a chance! Goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. McAllister. And it's played forward. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. Frimpong is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And they've got rid. Ouattara. Applies the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Really well cleared. And it's Frimpong. Very nicely done. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And here's Sobel, and he's had a shot! That's been drilled forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gakpo. Nice control. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Kerkez. Gakpo looks to the other side. Frimpong. And it's Jones. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cleared away. Deftly away. Throw in. Gakpo. Gakpo tries looking up for options on the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. That has been knocked clear. Kerkez. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. And it's Jones. Jones puts them all in. Gakpo chooses to go back. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets good distance on it. McAllister. Now it's Gakpo. And he's heaved it away. Gakpo. Gakpo takes a look up. Gakpo. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Gakpo. That's tidy. Gakpo with the cross. Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gakpo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Konate. Jones. Frimpong. Frimpong played over towards the opposite flank. McAllister. And it's Soboslai. Kirkes. Soboslai. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Aim forwards. Now it's Ouattara. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gakpo. Konate shifted upfield. Jones. It's run loose here. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Frimpong. Konate chooses to go cross-field. McAllister. Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Isak! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Frimpong chasing after it. Oh, this looks sharp. Frimpong. Jones. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a quick ball upfield. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Frimpong. Now it's Jones. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kirkes looks to the other side. Frimpong. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jones. Szoboszlai. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred, calmly anticipates. Frimpong. Jones. Gravenberg. McAllister. Kirkes. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Frimpong. McAllister. Kirkes. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Tries a deft little ball. Gets it away. Gakpo. And it's Kirkes. A chance to play it in. Kirkes. Now here's the delivery. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Gravenberg. He can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Gravenberg. Showing good feet. Jones's cross. Ouattara shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ouattara. He is just caressing the ball. Ouattara! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jones. Gravenberg. Kirkes. Played towards the other side. Jones. Frimpong. Jones. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ouattara hurtling down that right flank. Oh, it's played into the area. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Frimpong. And here's Isak. Soboslai plays it short. Jones. And here's Gakpo. McAllister. Gravenberg. Gravenberg looking for a runner. Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a throw. Kirkes. Jensen. Aim forwards. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. Gravenberg. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong. That's good play. Soboslai showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kirkes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Gakpo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Jones, no way through, so back it comes. And he thumps it clear. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gravenberg. That's a danger. Isak! Kelleher trying to keep this in. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Gravenberg. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Frimpong. Jones. Gravenberg. Jones. Now it's Jones. Jones puts them all in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jensen, and it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Frimpong. Soboslai. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ouattara. Oh, good spread. Ouattara. He's cut it out. Frimpong. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played towards the other side. Gakpo. McAllister. Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Jones. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Frimpong played out towards the right wing. Now it's Jones. Out to the right. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gravenberg. Jones. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Ouattara. Some good work on the right flank here. Ouattara. There will be a throw-in. Ouattara looking to get on the end of this. There are a few waiting for it. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Ouattara wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. Konate played out to the right. Frimpong, now he's off and running. It'll be a throw-in. Kirkes. And it's Kirkes. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Now it's Jones. Gravenberg. Lovely bit of skill. Frimpong crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. Jensen, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Jones. Frimpong. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Jones, and up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Gakpo, who's hurtling down that left-hand side. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Kerkez. McAllister. Kerkez. Kerkez charging forward down that flank. Back into the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out wide. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Jones makes the interception. Szoboszlai. And it's Jones. And here's Szoboszlai. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. Van Dijk played over towards the opposite flank. Jones. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ouattara. Aimed forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McAllister looks to the other side. Jones. Moved on forwards. Jensen, and it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai forwards and with intent. McAllister. Szoboszlai! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! Jensen. Oh, can he get onto this? Frimpong does really well to win the ball there. And it's Soboslai. That's really well manoeuvred. Great work on the overlap. Firmly met. Jensen. McAllister. Gakpo forwards and with intent. Isak. Gakpo. Oh, such a clever touch. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's a good ball. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Gakpo
will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Aim forwards. Ouattara. Now it's Ouattara. Ouattara. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Van Dijk clears it away. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Kerkez. And here's Gakpo. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. This looks promising. Out towards the flank. Jensen. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Konate, and he goes cross-field. McAllister. Gravenberg. McAllister. Szoboszlai. And it's Soboslai. Gakpo. Oh, that's nice. McAllister. Kerkez. Soboslai. McAllister. McAllister played out to the left flank. Gakpo. And here's Gakpo. Kerkez. McAllister. And here's Soboslai. Is there any support? Soboslai! There was plenty of power on that. Konate. Szoboszlai. Aim forwards. Nice physical challenge. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Konate forwards and with intent. Kirkes. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Half-time getting close now. Isak with a definite foul there. Kelleher, long ball by the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Szoboszlai. Lovely bit of skill. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Brilliantly cut out. Ouattara has created one goal already. Is onto it in a flash. Ouattara. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the pass is intercepted. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Konate chooses to go cross-field. Kirkes. Gakpo. McAllister. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. McAllister. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Gravenberg. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Frimpong. Gravenberg. And here's Szoboszlai. McAllister. Ouattara. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Decent chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kirkes looks to the other side. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And it's Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Knocks it out wide. Szoboszlai. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Jones. Frimpong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Jones. And here's Isak. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ouattara. Can he latch on to this? What a throw in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking here to chip it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Jones.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ouattara. Szoboszlai. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Jones. Now it's Szoboszlai. Drilled in low. Jensen. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Ouattara. That has found him in acres of space. Ouattara. Nice interception, well timed. McAllister. Konate. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ouattara. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Szoboszlai tries to clear. He is just caressing the ball. Out to the left it goes. Szoboszlai. Jones. And There is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes and we start the second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Konate, Van Dijk. And here's Gakpo. Soboslai. Isak! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Isak is offering a right smile there.
Jensen. McAllister. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Jones. And it's Frimpong. Jones. That's really well cleared. That has been knocked clear. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Jones, Gravenberg, Konate, Van Dijk. Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? Out of play for a throw. And it's played forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gakpo. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Szoboszlai is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Konate cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caresses it through. Driven forward. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Lofted upfield. Gravenberg. McAllister, Isak, and here's Szoboszlai. Oh, red, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Szoboszlai, Jones. That is lovely. And it's Frimpong. And here's Jones. Frimpong crosses. That is a brilliant interception. Ouattara. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk with the clearance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Jones. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. McAllister. Aim forwards. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quality ball. Kerkez. Jones. Kerkez. Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Ouattara! A real chance and a real let-off. Konate, gently done. Szoboszlai. McAllister shifted upfield. Jensen. Ouattara. And he goes cross-field. And it's played forward. And that is a little undercooked. Kerkez. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Very nicely done. Kerkez. Now it's Gakpo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Frimpong. Lovely, now then. Ouattara. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? McAllister. Gravenberg. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Gakpo does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Jones. McAllister. Gakpo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. deftly away. Frimpong crosses it in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Now, this could be a chance. Isak. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Keeper's dealt with that. And has a shot! That has been knocked clear. And it's McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ouattara. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Konate tries to clear. Jones. McAllister. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear. And they've got a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Szoboszlai. Isak is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Long ball looking to counter.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Now it's Isak. Isak! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Frimpong. And it's Jones. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Frimpong. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Corner it is. And that is going out for a goal kick. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gakpo. McAllister. Gakpo. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Now it's Isak. Out to the right. And that's a throw-in. Ouattara, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Ouattara gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. McAllister. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Konate, aim forwards. McAllister. Isak. Isak tries to thread one through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gakpo! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gets it away. And it's Gravenberg. Jones. And here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries a cross. Jensen. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Konate. Kerkez. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Frimpong. Oh, that's neat. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Jones. Climbs up big. Isak gets flagged offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Frimpong ploughing through the middle. Isak. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Jones. Jones. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Gravenberg. Jones. And they can counter here. Now it's Isak. Over to the left. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. And here's Jones. Gravenberg. McAllister. Played back in. Oh, nice touch. Gravenberg. Defending of the desperate variety. Szoboszlai goes short. And here's Szoboszlai. Can he deliver? McAllister. Chance! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played towards the other side. Frimpong. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Jones. McAllister. And here's Szoboszlai. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards. Konate. McAllister. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Jones. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Jones. Szoboszlai shapes to shoot! And he's found a way past. Played into them, up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Konate shifted upfield. Kerkez have it back and can go again. Kerkez gently done. Isak takes the shot.
Isak just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Is onto it in a flash. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Frimpong. Decent progress down the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looking to break at pace. Jones cuts it out. And it's Szoboszlai. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Szoboszlai. And that has been cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Jensen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Isak played out towards the right wing. Jones. And it's Frimpong. Jones's cross. That's an excellent interception. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Dijk moved on forwards. Szoboszlai played out wide. And here's Isak. Isak with a shot! Frimpong. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gravenberg. Jones. Frimpong. Forward it goes. Nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. And it's Soboslai. Gakpo. Oh, great header! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Gravenberg, head over towards the opposite flank. Thinks one through. Gakpo looking to run onto it. Up towards the front line. Gakpo, and here's Isak. Wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gravenberg. And it's Soboslai. And here's Isak. Isak with a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Jensen. And it's played forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Konate. Jones, Gravenberg, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Jones, and he goes cross-field. McAllister, Jones, Gravenberg, Jones, Konate, Gravenberg.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
McAllister. Gravenberg. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. Played towards the front line. Konate gets across to intercept that. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Gakpo has it in a wide position. So who's he picking out? Gakpo with the cross. Ouattara. Has a look and plays it forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. McAllister. Jones. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tries to get it clear. Kerkesh. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gravenberg. Jones. Frimpong. Jones, it's a delicate pass. Kerkesh. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's trying the shot. That's a half-decent try. Punched away. It's a throw-in. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Jones. Gravenberg. Kerkesh.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Konate with the clearance.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
McAllister, aim forwards. And it's Frimpong. Jones. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Frimpong. Jones. Frimpong. McAllister. Kirkes. And here's Gakpo. Lobbed in behind. Gakpo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice physical challenge. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Ambitious ball here. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. And here's Szoboszlai. He's found a way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Jones. McAllister. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Played out to the right. And it's McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Up towards the flank. Lovely feet. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Szoboszlai. Knocks it out wide. And here's Gakpo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Gakpo. That's tidy. Nice interception, well timed.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Frimpong. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gakpo. Cross goes in there. Only partially clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Isak is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Frimpong. Kirkes. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Great chance! And it's played forward. Ouattara tries to dink it through. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw-in. Now here's the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It is a corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Konate. Gakpo. Gakpo going full tilt down the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Konate. Konate forwards and with intent. It's a good run down the right.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the right. Jones can get it clear. Ball is over the line. There's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Ouattara. There's the shot! Konate attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jones. That's really well manoeuvred. Frimpong, now he's off and running. Jensen. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gakpo. And it's Soboslai. Frimpong. Jones. That's good play.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. That had too much on it. Konate, McAllister, Szoboszlai, and it's played forward. Szoboszlai. And here's Szoboszlai.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McAllister looking understandably energised after his goal. Aimed in towards the centre. That's a corner kick. They've played it short. And that has been cleared. And they've got rid.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gakpo. Gakpo, who's on a run down the left wing. Szoboszlai. And it's Frimpong. McAllister. Gravenberg. Isak tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Gakpo. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Szoboszlai. Aim forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jensen. Showing good feet. Van Dijk gets it clear. Referee's given a throw. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, there's a probing ball. Ouattara. Here's the chance to cross. Bangs in a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In again. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Frimpong. Soboslai makes the interception. McAllister. Gravenberg. Jones. Van Dijk. McAllister. Frimpong chasing after it. Jones. Van Dijk. McAllister. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Kerkez. McAllister. Van Dijk gently done. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Moved on forwards. Out for a throw. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ouattara. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ouattara. Ouattara in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Ouattara. Aim forwards. Clipped into space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Jensen. Played out to the right. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. McAllister. Isak wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. That's the throw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Frimpong. Frimpong forwards and with intent. Isak have it back and can go again. Jensen. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Jones. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Gakpo. That's a good run down the left. That's very neat. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Szoboszlai. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage.